Hey Doc, how you doing?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm great. Love the hat, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
What type of matchups do they or threats do the Phoenix Suns pose, especially with Rubio and Devin Booker and Oubre and those guys for you?
Well, number one, they're just a well-coached team. They play hard. They play in space. Devin Booker's just, he's going to be and is a terrific player, terrific offensive player. Oubre is very aggressive. Rubio is very clever, So they have a lot of skilled players that you have to deal with.
Next, we'll go to Nikki.
Hey, Doc. Quick question. From your observations, have you noticed that the lack of photographers and maybe fans on those baseline seats in this type of format, has that given guys a little bit more authority to drive with more acceleration to the basket?
Yeah, I don't think it matters. I mean, obviously, there's times where it looks crowded, but I don't think I've never heard of a player saying he didn't drive because he was worried about the people under the basket. I don't think it matters. I think it clearly there's more room, which is a good thing. But I think when you have to make a play, you have to make a play whether they're there or not.
Next, we'll go to Cam.
Hey, good afternoon,
Can we
Coach.
do this?
Hey, good afternoon, Coach.
Good afternoon.
Hey, you talked last week about the NBA having given you a erratic schedule, practice schedule, if you will, and availability to the court. Has that limited your time? Do you feel you're getting enough time on the court for practice outside of
Yeah, we're definitely getting enough time. It's just all the different times, are a little different because, we usually set our own times for practice. And, because there's a lot of teams, it's obviously that would be impossible to do. And so they're doing the best that they can. It's just something different for us. And everybody had to get used to it and deal with it. I mean, 8 o'clock practices at night, 9 in the morning practices. But I give this credit to our players. Like, no matter what time the practices have been, I've not heard one complaint about a practice time from our players. They show up and they do it.
Next, we'll go to Andrew.
Hey, Doc. With when players return to the bubble and they're quarantined for however many days they're in their hotel rooms, can you describe the challenge of getting those guys some physical activity so that when they come back to practice or a game, they're not completely starting from scratch? Can you get them free weights? Pat talked about having a bike in his room. What's that like?
Yeah, and every team does it, not just us. So I don't want us to sound like we're standing out, but and I'm assuming every team does it. But we either put a bike or a treadmill in the players' room, and then we do a daily Zoom session with our strength and conditioning staff where we're doing conditioning drills in your room. So every guy has done it. No guy has not or even complained about doing it. I'm sure that's still not a lot of fun, but guys are doing it.
We'll do 2 more questions. Next is Miriam.
Hey, Doc. Good to see you. Hey, so I have a question about the wardrobe, for coach's wardrobe on the sideline. And you've talked before about that you guys should be able to wear sweatsuits and whatnot. But what's that been like? Do you feel more comfortable out there?
It's nice. I get dressed quicker, don't have to tie a tie, match a suit. It's been fantastic, honestly. And, wearing the either the polo shirts or the zip jackets, it's been really nice. It's, we are on the sideline anyway. No one should be looking at us to begin with. So I think it's been great.
All right, last one will go to David Shinelato.
Hey, Coach, this is Davide from Italy. Can you hear me?
I can hear you well. How are you?
I'm good. You, Coach?
Great.
Coach, my question is about Paul George. He's playing very well in these first 2 games in the bubble. What have you seen from him compared to where it was in March?
With March, he was playing well, too. That was right when he started running out in shape. So the first couple of months, you remember that he missed the entire training camp, preseason game in the first 16 games. So he was playing from a deficit as far as conditioning and rhythm. And then right before the shutdown happened, I thought PG was playing unbelievable. And then where he's gone is up from there. Like, he's in better shape now. than he was when season ended. So, or shut down. So he's in a great place right now for our team.